Every successful founder and operator I've spoken with has told me their secret to success was to focus on the right things. And what this means is you're not wasting time and money. It's critical. You have a lean team, you're still figuring out your product, you need to be growing sales, and every day your company is burning money in the early stages. It's a scary time. And the more employees you add, the less time you have. The more customers you add, the less time you have. And the last thing that founders tell me is to keep going. So every successful founder tells me their secret to success is to focus on the right things and to keep going. And that makes sense. It's critical because if you keep going, but in the wrong direction, you're done. You're going to run out of money. And if you just stop, whether you're in the right or wrong direction, well, that's an obvious ending. You're going to run out of money as well. So you must focus on the right things, be as efficient as possible, and keep going. That's the recipe for success. It's interesting because there's so many things happening in between, but that's the goal. And what that means is being a founder is a constant roller coaster. You experience success and failure sometimes, in the same day. Well, you can land a big customer, you can lose the big customer in a moment. Deals fall apart. The product fails in a major demo. It feels like your project and positioning is changing every other day. And something becomes really obvious, though, after you do it for 2 or 3 years. You start to realize you know exactly what needs to be built. The business has just gotten so complex. You're running the company, it becomes hard to ensure the team is actually building those things. And this usually happens, around 5 employees and up to 30. You've raised capital, your team is growing, expectations are high, you have customers using the product, but it's still early. You're still a tiny company, but you have to play bigger. And something starts happening. It's not the tiny little thing where you control everything anymore. There's a real company here now. Even adding 1 or 2 people changes everything. There's more conversations, more Slack threads, more different interpretations of the key priorities. Spend is higher. The roadmap starts to spread across conversations, sprint boards, spreadsheets, founder memory, customer requests. And your company's just too busy. So you end up getting a lot of stuff done, but you don't really know if it's the right thing. You're spending $50,000 a month or more on product and engineering, but it's very hard to see what you're getting back. You're seeing lots of tickets, lots of bug fixes, lots of sprints, lots of releases. But are we solving the core problems that we need to solve as a founder? You shouldn't be doing 20 things moderately well. You shouldn't be doing 100 little things. It's okay to fix the bugs we need to fix, but we really have to focus on those core business areas. And it's almost often 2 really key things: onboarding and activation. How quickly can we get new customers to reach that first moment of success? The one where they need to keep coming back. And then early customer success and expansion. Are they getting enough value to stay and grow? Instead, we often focus on feature requests, updating our infrastructure, maintenance, small bugs, random customer asks, internal improvements to our systems, and new features. We're doing all these things instead of really focusing on taking that business to the next level. And the founder knows exactly what those things are. It's really, really dangerous at the seed stage for a company. Actually, 70% of companies fail to ever return their investors' money at the stage. You feel like you've made it. Product and engineering are a huge expense, $500,000 or more per year. If that's not driving core outcomes back, then you're just stopping in your tracks. You will fail. And that's scary. I've seen a major turning point for companies who play this right. What changed everything for my company is getting extremely clear about the core problems we need to solve. Instead of saying we're improving onboarding, we're saying, how do we measure that happening? What percentage of pilots need to complete the onboarding flow? How long does that need to take for them to reach their first value moment? What percentage of our accounts should be reaching activation in the first 3 days? These are the leading signals that will tell you things way before you would have known it if you just waited to fail on a pilot. That could take you many months to see happen when you should know earlier. It's just amazing what happens when you connect work to outcomes. When your execution is connected to metrics, to outcomes, and everything's aligned, you can see where your product time is going. You could see which initiatives are actually moving the needle for your business. You could see what's not producing results. It's a focused product plan on one of your most expensive investments in the company right now. Everything's more objective. And I've worked with 10 founders recently on exactly this. And once they get that connected view between strategy, execution, and outcomes, things change. You'll see faster activation, clearer business priorities. Everyone's aligned with them. There's no questions. Stronger product focus and the execution we're doing. We're more productive, we're more efficient, and we're seeing better outcomes. It's a better use of everyone's time, from the business to engineering to product. And the hardest part about being a founder is, not a shortage of ideas. There's a lot of ideas. It's maintaining focus as the company grows, not burning that cash, focusing and keep going, focusing and keep going, knowing you're focusing in the right directions. There's not a vision problem. This is a precision problem. We know where the company needs to go. The real question that we need to be able to answer is our expensive product and engineering team really spending time on the few things that will get you there? Go get it.